African leaders gathered in Abidjan, Ivory Coast on Thursday to plead with the World Bank for new aid plans to finance their economic recovery and better access to vaccines against COVID-19. The leaders are speaking $100 billion for a pivotal World Bank fund that provides assistance to the lowest income nations as the COVID-19 pandemic continues to pile up, financing pressures on economies.
We will never tire of calling for urgent debt restructuring accompanied by a bold policy that goes beyond special entitlements to alleviate the pressing need for immediate cash for vaccine purchases and to lay the foundations for economic recovery.
23 African leaders set to go in a joint declaration after the summit, according to the World Bank. The World Bank in April had accelerated its process for a 20th replenishment of International Development Association, also known as the IDA, after the fund provided massive assistance to help countries deal with the COVID-19 pandemic. International Development Association is one of the largest sources of funding for fighting extreme poverty in the world's lowest income countries, and Africa is the continent with the most beneficiaries, having 39 countries on the list. Ivorian President Alassane Ouattara said that less than 3% of the total population of Africa has received a first dose of vaccines compared to about 54% in the US and the EU. Ouattara noted that this $100 billion would be the largest amount raised in IDA's history. The previous was $82 billion.
Much remains to be done to overcome this crisis, which, as we are seeing these days, is global with several cycles. Indeed, less than 3% of the total population of Africa has received the first dose of vaccines, compared to 54% in the US and the EU.
Chairman of the AU Commission, Moussa Faki, echoed the importance of debt restructuring, accompanied by a bold policy that goes beyond special entitlements to alleviate the pressing need for immediate cash for vaccine purchases and to lay the foundations for economic recovery. The World Bank says as African countries grapple with the devastating impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, continued support, particularly from IDA, is critical to help them meet their financing needs. The bank aims to complete this round of recapitalization by December.